today I wanted to share with you my experience with using an oil-based stain, clear oil-based versus solid water-based stain. I would always go with the oil-based stain because this is maintenance-free. From my experience, I used it before many times. Solid-based stain usually flakes off over time. Usually give it a few years before it needs to be redone, but I usually only give it a year before you see some damages, scratches on it. The main difference between solid stain and oil-based stain, oil does not flake off and does not chip off over time. And I mean, look at that. This is what I'm saying. This is my neighbor's stairs. This is water-based stain, how it was ugly, chipping off and peeling off, flaking entirely everywhere after just a year and a half after the first application. Look at that. Next step as well. And look at the porch. It does not stick on the lumber really well. It does not deal with the heavy traffic really well. I mean, every top coat and every stain will get damaged over time, but thing with a clear oil, you don't see that because oil does not flake off, does not chip off like a solid stain. Oil fades, but the good thing with oil, it will never chip off and flake off. It's only gonna fade, and that's what I got using a clear oil on this deck. I did not even use some premium product. I used Home Depot Bears deep penetrating oil that was like 60 bucks per gallon. I think I needed a gallon for good 2 coats of this. I applied the first coat with a brush so I can get the oil between the grooves here of the lumber and between deck boards as well. But then second coat, you can easily use the roller. Make sure you top it out really well and spread out your stain really well. So you can definitely see the signs of traffic on this deck as well. Even it's oil, it faded a little bit, but it really doesn't look that bad. My top coat of my clear oil is not flaking off, it's not chipping off, it's only overall fading because it's exposed to the water, to the sun, to UV rays and to snow as well, to any kind of weather here in Canada. So it's not gonna stay shiny and brand new like day after I finished my top coat last year, but still very important to know it does not flake off. What I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna sand it a little bit, scuff surface sanding only, and then roll out a coat or 2 of oil. So what I did here, I basically sanded half of my deck, just a quick surface sanding, not more than 5 minutes spent on that to get a dirt off. So you can do that if you want to make it perfect, but if you want to make this quick summer project, you don't have to. What you have to do to get a dirt out, you have to pressure wash it or scrub it off with a scrubbing brush with water, get the dirt off, let it dry for 1 day, and then apply top coat of your stain. And that's about it. Можеш? А? Став його, я не зовні назад. Ovdje nema... And that's about it. I can leave it where it is, or I can add a second coat within a few hours. Overall, it's gonna take entire day to dry, so oil takes a day to dry. It's not like solid stain that's dry within a few hours. Please give it a day, don't walk on it. And that's about it, maintenance free. I did not have to do this because it was already good, wasn't flaking, but it kind of lost the sheen a little bit, what's normal after a year. You know, everything gets wear and tear, whatever chemical you add to it, but it was really maintenance free. I just wanted to get that sheen back. I had the time and energy to take care of my deck and give it extra coat of protection before the winter, but otherwise, oil, maintenance free, 100%. And just a great product to work with. Thank you.